So I just wanted to talk a little bit about resilience with three objects. So first of all, I'd like to introduce you to the common paperclip. Now the paperclip has been around for a long time, a very useful piece of equipment, and if you want to hold your papers together, it's great, much better than the stapler in some ways, because it doesn't. You can reuse it, so it's a great item in the sense of it's resilient. You're able to reuse it. It can go on and on and on. It's very cheap to make, so a great thing. And I'm sure you've got quite a few of these knocking around in your office. However, if I take the common paperclip and I play with it a little bit here, and I just give it a few bends. This is not what the paperclip's designed for, but after just a little bit of wiggling, the paperclip is no more. Then I'd like to introduce you to another wonderful item of the 20th century, the elastic band. I've got a little elastic band here, and likewise, that can go on stretching for ages. Really useful. You can fit it around lots of different things. Very adaptable item. It's got bounce back ability, which of course is something people talk about a lot in terms of resilience. But just after a little while, ow. So there. Too much input in the wrong way. If I put too much pressure on this elastic band, it loses its resilience, and in the process can cause quite a lot of pain. And finally, the balloon. This is a wonderful object. I can keep putting inputs in. So, there we are. It really can. It can just keep responding to my inputs. Growing and growing. I guess it's got a limit though. It really can take quite a lot of input, this balloon. I'm not sure it can take a lot more. Oh no, it's still got quite a strength to it. So there you go. So my ears are ringing now, and all that is left of my immensely resilient balloon is this scrap of plastic. So I guess all items are resilient up until the point where we bend them, or we push them, or we overstretch them, or we just give them far too many inputs to deal with. Resilience for me is a holistic thing. You can ask your staff to develop resilience. There's courses we can go on. There's things that we can learn about to develop our own personal resilience to life. However, we don't know what inputs the people we are working with are already experiencing. So in order to develop resilience, we also need to think about how we work within our workplace and the number of inputs that we're putting in. For an individual to be resilient, there also needs to be resilience and slack within our workplace. I hope that's been helpful.